Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session designed for women that are pregnant that want to not only have a healthy pregnancy, but to establish healthy habits that would benefit them throughout their whole life, especially in the first few years of motherhood. A lot of people can make decisions for temporary periods of time. So it might be losing weight for a holiday or doing healthy things while they're pregnant. And in many ways, that's a missed opportunity, because if you can do something for a few weeks or a few months, you are laying the neural pathways, you're building those neural pathways for lifelong habits. And that's really what this session is all about. The client was in the fairly early stages of pregnancy, and she was already starting to crave more fruits and vegetables. So we're building on that, but also having an element of future pacing. She wanted to imagine a future where she was an active, healthy mum that was doing things with their child, that they could take them hiking and playing with them and swimming with them. So linking individual behaviors that could lead to habits that could lead to a future, which is exactly the future that they wanted, is a very good way to build habits that you enjoy the process, but you enjoy the long-term benefits of doing something on a regular basis. A habit doesn't require willpower. That's the difference. A lot of people are trying to fight habits with willpower rather than build habits that needs less willpower. So if you are pregnant, I think you would get a benefit from this in terms of healthy habits. But even if you're not, you could look at this as a hypnosis session to establish healthy habits, irrespective of whether you're pregnant or not, and irrespective of your gender. Just ignore any suggestions about motherhood and pregnancy and babies, and more focus on what can you do to have a healthier life and establish habits that will work with you forever. So to get the best out of this hypnosis session, I'd recommend finding a quite comfortable place where you won't be disturbed to relax and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. As you breathe in, notice how easy it is to breathe in just slightly deeper than you normally do. And notice, as you breathe out, how easy it is to breathe out for longer than you normally would. As you breathe in deeper and exhale for longer, I wonder what would happen if you accepted the idea that you were breathing in resourceful feelings and exhaling tension, stress, worries, or any anxieties. That you're breathing in the very emotional resources that you need. Scan your body for any clues of tension, maybe in your forehead, jaw, neck, or shoulders. And as you breathe in that resourceful feeling, Allow any tension to melt away. Feel it leaving your body as you feel a wonderful sensation of drifting deeper and deeper relaxed. As your body relaxes, your imagination awakens. And I want you to imagine it's perhaps 3 or 4 years into the future. I want you to imagine you're hiking in nature. Not just any nature. I want you to imagine you are hiking the Queen Charlotte track, overlooking mountain landscapes, all the different colors of trees, seeing the reflection of trees and mountains in the water as you feel a wonderful sense of complete escapism, away from any distractions and pressures and stresses and strains. Here on this hiking track, you can feel completely at peace. I want you to notice how much energy you have. That even though you might be hiking on difficult terrain or steep gradients, you're not out of breath. You feel strong muscles in your legs. You feel a healthy heart, strong lung capacity. You feel well equipped to make this hike. And then I want you to look down at either your left hand or your right hand and see that you are holding the hand of a small child. It dawns on you that this is your child. And in this moment, you feel a wonderful feeling of being active with your child. See that smiling, playful face. A sense of awe, wonder, amazement at all the incredible things that they are seeing on this hike. And I want you to make the accurate evaluation that you are a healthy, active parent. You are a strong, fit, healthy mother. And I want you to imagine that all of this strength, stamina, vitality, and energy had to come from somewhere. And I want you to imagine that you make the evaluation that it is the habits that you established during your pregnancy that led to this healthy, strong, happy version of you that is there in your child's future. I want you to imagine finding a clearing on the trail, a place to relax. And perhaps you could imagine pitching a tent. And maybe you can see the sun setting, maybe over mountain tops or over the ocean. I want you to get a sense that this is a nice place to relax. And imagine there is a comfortable airbed inside the tent. Imagine that you position your body so it's comfortable. Imagine feeling the sensation that your young child is drifting off to sleep by your side, safe in the tent with you. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel that you're drifting deeper and deeper relaxed. And imagine, as your body relaxes, your imagination takes you back in time, back from the future, to the very point where these healthy habits were being established. Allow your mind to take you back and forth through time, sometimes in your body, and sometimes watching that version of you making great choices. Allow your perspective to be like fluid, effortlessly moving from one position to the next. As your mind takes you backwards, arms and legs feeling heavier, breathing even deeper, feeling a wonderful feeling of deep relaxation. And imagine perhaps that you're just in the first few weeks of a pregnancy. Maybe in the first trimester, maybe the second, and occasionally consider that you're in the third. But imagine that you naturally gravitate towards foods rich in nutrition, feeling a deep satisfaction in choosing what's best for you and your baby. Your body craves healthy fruits filled with life-enhancing micronutrients, each bite nourishing both you and your growing baby. Notice how you find joy in the vibrant colors of vegetables, understanding that each hue offers unique vitamins and minerals essential for your health and that of your baby. There is a desire to eat the rainbow in fruits and vegetables, and it becomes an exciting daily adventure, ensuring a wide spectrum of nutrients for you and your child. As time goes on throughout this pregnancy, notice how increasingly you prefer small, nutritious portions that your body can easily digest, optimizing the delivery of nutrition to you and your baby. And gentle exercises like stretching, swimming, and walking call to you, fitting perfectly into your daily routine and supporting your pregnancy journey. But even with the occasional feelings of fatigue or sickness, notice how you feel motivated to continue visiting the gym, thoughtfully adjusting your workouts to each stage of pregnancy, nurturing your strength and well-being. Your body's mobility, energy, and strength are priorities as you prepare for a healthy labor and a swift recovery, giving your all for your baby's arrival. And you could just have healthy habits during the pregnancy. But what would happen if you established habits that will carry forward What if what you do during your pregnancy continues to those healthy choices, healthy habits, long into motherhood, as you envision yourself as an active, energetic, and playful parent, engaging fully in your child's life? Breathe in and breathe out. And scan your body for where you feel a deep trust in your body, and a deep trust in the pregnancy process, enabling you to embrace each moment of the journey with confidence and joy. And maybe a pregnancy is a bit like a roller coaster. But I want you to imagine you are more resilient than you realize, enabling you to ride the highs and lows of pregnancy with a sense of acceptance, grace, and even gratitude, as you focus on the beautiful destination of welcoming your baby into the world. Notice how drinking plenty of water becomes second nature. No need for too many fruit juices. You understand its importance in maintaining your health and supporting your baby's development. Processed foods and drinks lose their appeal, as you can't get the idea of the chemicals in processed foods out of your mind. Therefore, choosing natural, healthy foods powered by sunshine and rainwater. Your sleep is restful and rejuvenating, recognizing how vital it is for your health and that of your growing baby. Embracing nighttime peace. And you can actively seek out and enjoy peaceful moments, understanding that relaxation benefits both your baby's well-being and your well-being. And your craving for healthy, nourishing foods can grow stronger each day. Each nutritious food you consume is a gift to your growing child, and you delight in preparing nutritious meals, seeing this as an act of love and care for both you and your baby. And you find new ways to incorporate healthy habits into your routine, excited by the positive impact on your pregnancy. Empower your intuition by actively listening to your body's needs, responding with actions that promote health, comfort, and happiness during your pregnancy. And your anticipation for being an energetic and involved parent inspires you to maintain these healthy habits way beyond pregnancy. To make these healthy choices only while you're pregnant seems like a missed opportunity. Why wouldn't you want to be that healthy, active parent, to do those active things with your child? You can already feel a profound connection with your baby with every healthy choice you make, fostering a bond that grows stronger every day. Still imagine you're there on that airbed, there in that tent, on a hiking trail. Only now, let's drift into the future. Imagine going back to the past, and then from the past, seeing a future where you imagine observing you giving birth to a healthy baby. See the labor itself easier and healthier because of all of those healthy choices that preceded it. You can tell from your facial expressions, your breathing, this is a strong, healthy version of you that is giving birth. And when the child finally arrives, notice the joy on your face, that the destination was worth the journey. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. And still observe that future going further into the future now. See yourself continuing these healthy habits even while the baby is still a baby. And then perhaps imagine seeing a first or second birthday. You can tell by the number of candles on the cake. And notice you continue with your healthy habits. And then go forwards perhaps another year or 2 or even 3 years into the future as you observe all of those occasions, going to playgrounds, doing arts and crafts, running around, swimming together. And go all the way into the future until you see a version of you taking your child on a hike, a specific hike on the Queen Charlotte track. See how healthy you look. See you're holding the hand of a child. And as the sun sets, see yourself preparing a tent and an airbed. And then imagine, as you see yourself fast asleep on the airbed, feel that the past, the present, and the future are all colliding into a single moment to solidify the ability, the desire, and the continuity for these healthy habits that go way beyond a moment in time. Then climb into that version of you and feel that you're the one there in that tent, feeling healthy, strong, and happy, feeling grateful and proud. And then imagine going all the way back to your present moment with all of these ideas for healthy habits that aren't things to do, but perhaps they're things you just find yourself doing. Subtle things create cravings. You become inspired or motivated to try different things that become these very healthy habits that will continue for years and years and years after the pregnancy and the birth. Feeling like you're back in your body now, in the present moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Connect fully in the present moment as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake. wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.